Welcome back to our YouTube channel. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. Ethical hacking is about diving deep into systems, finding hidden cracks, and learning how to patch them up. Over the next little while, we're going to be your guides, walking you through the fundamentals of ethical hacking. We'll be getting our hands dirty with powerful tools like Metasploit, Nmap, and Wireshark. All designed to give you a taste of what it takes to think like a cybersecurity pro. We'll cover a lot of ground, from basic network scanning to password cracking and even a bit of SQL injection. And don't worry, we'll take things step by step, so even if you're new to cybersecurity, you'll be right at home. Just remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always use these tools ethically and responsibly. Let's kick things off with something you already have, your smartphone. With Termux, we can turn that pocket-sized computer into a powerful hacking platform. Termux is a terminal emulator, giving us access to a Linux environment on our phone. Once Termux is running, we can install all sorts of tools. Tools like Hydra and John the Ripper are at your fingertips. Ethical hacking is about responsible exploration, not causing chaos. Ready to unleash your smartphone's potential? Termux is the perfect start. Now that we've got our mobile hacking hub set up with Termux, it's time to bring in the big guns. I'm talking about Metasploit, the undisputed heavyweight champion of penetration testing frameworks. Think of it like the Swiss Army knife of ethical hacking. It's got a tool for practically every occasion. Metasploit is a powerful, open-source framework that provides a massive library of exploits, payloads, and tools for testing the security of systems. You can use it for everything from reconnaissance and vulnerability scanning to actually exploiting those vulnerabilities and gaining access to systems. It even lets you create your own custom exploits and payloads. But with great power comes great responsibility. It's super important to remember that Metasploit is a tool, and like any tool, it can be used for good or for evil. We're all about ethical hacking here, which means using these tools responsibly and legally. So, whether you're a seasoned security professional or just starting out on your ethical hacking journey, Metasploit is an absolute must-have in your arsenal. Let's talk about Nmap, the network mapper that's basically the Google Maps of ethical hacking. It's like having X-ray vision for your network, showing all connected devices and potential vulnerabilities. Nmap sends data packets to target IPs and analyzes responses to identify devices and services. It includes scripts to identify vulnerabilities, making it a powerful security audit tool. Nmap is versatile, scanning single IPs, ranges, or entire networks. Available on most operating systems, its command line interface is powerful and intuitive. Use Nmap responsibly and ethically. Let's talk about cracking the code of passwords with Hydra, the automated password cracking tool that's about as subtle as a bull in a china shop. Hydra isn't your typical dictionary attack tool. It's designed for speed and efficiency, able to test thousands of password combinations per second against a variety of services, from SSH and FTP to HTTP and even databases. It's like having a whole army of tiny robots trying every possible key on a giant vault door. Eventually, one of them is bound to find the right combination. But Hydra is only as good as the word lists you feed it. These word lists are basically giant dictionaries of common passwords, and the bigger and better your word list, the higher your chances of success. Now, before you unleash the beast, remember, ethical hacking is all about responsible disclosure. If you're using Hydra to test the strength of your own passwords or those of a client who's given you explicit permission, you're good to go. But never ever use Hydra to try and break into systems or accounts that you don't have permission to access. Let's dive into the world of SQL injection with SQLmap, the automated SQL injection tool that's like a bloodhound sniffing out vulnerabilities in databases. SQL injection is a type of attack where malicious code is injected into a website or application's database queries, allowing attackers to potentially steal data, modify it, or even take control of the entire system. SQLmap is designed to help us find and exploit those weaknesses before the bad guys do. But SQLmap isn't just about finding vulnerabilities. It can also be used to exploit them. It can bypass authentication, retrieve data from the database, and even execute commands on the underlying operating system. But with great power comes great responsibility. Always obtain explicit permission from the owner of a system before running any tests, and never use SQLmap to steal data, deface websites, or cause any harm. So, if you're ready to explore the fascinating and potentially dangerous world of SQL injection, SQLmap is your guide. Let's talk about Wireshark, the network protocol analyzer that's like having a high-powered microscope for your network traffic. It's the tool of choice for network administrators, security analysts, and anyone who wants to understand the intricate dance of data packets flowing across their network. Wireshark captures packets of data as they travel across your network and displays them in a way that's both detailed and surprisingly easy to understand. It's like eavesdropping on the conversations happening between your computer and the outside world, giving you a glimpse into the hidden language of the internet. But Wireshark isn't just about passively observing network traffic. It also allows you to filter and analyze that traffic to identify patterns, anomalies, and potential security threats. You can use it to troubleshoot network issues, identify bandwidth hogs, and even detect malicious activity like malware infections or data breaches. Wireshark is completely free and open source, available for Windows, macOS, and Linux. So if you want to become a network traffic detective, Wireshark is your magnifying glass. Just remember to use it responsibly and ethically. Let's talk about John the Ripper, the classic password cracker that's been around since the dial-up days. It's like that old, reliable toolbox in your garage. It might not be flashy, but it gets the job done. John the Ripper is a command line tool, powerful yet not user-friendly. It handles various techniques, from dictionary attacks to rainbow tables. It utilizes your computer's hardware, speeding up the process. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Always get permission. Ready to test your password security? John the Ripper is the tool for the job. Alright, we've covered some seriously powerful tools and techniques in this video, from network scanning with Nmap to password cracking with Hydra, and even SQL injection with SQLmap. But before we wrap things up, I want to take a moment to talk about something that's incredibly important: ethical hacking and responsible disclosure. These tools are incredibly powerful, and they can be used for both good and evil. It's up to us, the ethical hacking community, to use them responsibly and for the betterment of cybersecurity. That means always obtaining explicit permission before testing the security of any system or network, and never using these tools to cause harm or steal data. When you discover a vulnerability, it's crucial to report it responsibly to the vendor or organization responsible for fixing it. Ethical hacking is about making the digital world a safer place for everyone. So go forth, learn, explore, and use these tools for good. The world needs more ethical hackers, people who are passionate about cybersecurity and committed to using their powers for good. Well, folks, we've come to the end of our ethical hacking journey for today. We've explored some powerful tools, uncovered hidden vulnerabilities, and learned how to think like both the attackers and the defenders in the ever-evolving world of cybersecurity. But the learning doesn't stop here. The world of cybersecurity is constantly changing. New threats emerge every day, and the tools and techniques we use to combat them are constantly evolving. That's why it's so important to stay curious, to never stop learning and experimenting. Ethical hacking is more than just a set of technical skills. It's a mindset. It's about using your powers for good, to make the digital world a safer and more secure place for everyone. So, go out there, explore, experiment, and never stop learning. The world needs more ethical hackers, people who are passionate about cybersecurity and dedicated to making the internet a safer place. Well, that was a whirlwind tour, wasn't it? We dove headfirst into the world of ethical hacking, explored some seriously powerful tools, and hopefully got you thinking a little differently about cybersecurity. If you found this video helpful, and let's be honest, who wouldn't find this stuff fascinating? Be sure to give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends, family, that weird neighbor who's always on their computer. Everyone. Let's spread the knowledge and make the internet a safer place, one ethical hack at a time. Until next time, stay curious, stay ethical, and most importantly, stay secure.